Listen. Listen. Yo. She grew up where apologies were weapons and alarms, where a sorry was a siren that was hiding in his palms. Every hug had a disclaimer, every love you was a bomb ticking under kitchen tiles underneath her mother's calm. Dad would slam doors, echo thudding in her ribs. Mom would mop the trauma up and tuck it in the crib. Baby bottle full of silence, lullaby a little fib. So by 9 she knew the difference between affection and ad-lib. She learned I'm okay in a dozen different dialects, reading adult moves like a 7th grade project report card, feeling stuffed deep in a side pocket, grin stapled on so tight the tears couldn't skyrocket. She practiced disappearing in the corners of the house, chasing ghosts of conversation that were choking in her mouth. Every dinner plate a planet, every fork a tiny scout, looking for a safe space where the rage would burn out. She got bruises you can't photograph, handprints in her habits, fingerprints in how she laughs. Heart is a glass house built next to a cul-de-sac. She keeps leaving him, but trauma keeps bringing her back. She wearing hand-me-down heartbreak stitched in her jeans. Grandma's quiet screams still drip through her bloodstream. Try to run from the nightmare, stuck in the same dream. Every time she wakes up, she's right back in that same. Fast forward, she's 15, headphones on max, volume high enough to drown the echo of the past. She mistook his understanding for a bulletproof vest, didn't see the red flags folded in the way he texted. He was raised by a belt and a beer on the counter, so his love came in ounces, his anger came in pounds. Yeah, he learned I'm sorry was a reset, another rerouter. Never learned that real change needs more than a founder. First push was an accident, second time a joke, third time she was apologizing for the way he spoke. She's defending every choke with it's my fault, I provoked, like she's the arsonist explaining why the fire woke. Her friends say he's poison, she translate that as home, cause venom feels familiar when it's curling around your bones. When the volume of your childhood was a constant dial tone, silence feels abusive, so abuse feels like you're alone. She got bruises you can't photograph, handprints in her habits, fingerprints in how she laughs. Heart is a glass house built next to a cul-de-sac. She keeps leaving him, but trauma keeps bringing her back. She wearing hand-me-down heartbreak stitched in her jeans. Grandma's quiet screams still drip through her bloodstream. Try to run from the nightmare, stuck in the same dream. Every time she wakes up, she's right back in that scene. It's a relay race, a razor blazing raised, voice passed down like heirlooms, not choices. Dad learned from his dad, who learned from his curses. Now she's the next verse in a generational verse list. Family trees, roots, drinking poison in the yard. You can blame the rotten fruit or you can question why it's charred. They told her blood is thicker, but omission leaves scars, cause sometimes the ones who made you are the ones who break your heart. Now she's 18, eyes sharp like shattered dishes. Every wish she ever whispered had conditions in the stitches. Therapist said you're not broken, you're just carrying the glitches. But dropping other people's baggage feels like burning family pictures. He said you'll never leave, you ain't strong enough alone. But she's strong from holding back what never should have been her load. She got muscle in her tongue from biting it at home, got endurance in her soul from outrunning every no. She starts packing all the questions with the clothes in her bag. How many times did Nana flinch? Did mom excuse granddad? Realized every generation wrote the same piece of trash. She's the edit, she's the ending, she's the match to that draft. He blocks the doorway, thunder living in his jaw, spits venom out of bravery, tries to scribble out her awe, but she's done rehearsing fear. Then she hears the law, hit me once, shame on you, hit me twice, I'll learn to draw. She got bruises you can't photograph, handprints in her habits, fingerprints in how she laughs. Heart is a glass house built next to a cul-de-sac. She keeps leaving him, but trauma keeps bringing her back. She wearing hand-me-down heartbreak stitched in her jeans. Grandma's quiet screams still drip through her bloodstream. Try to run from the nightmare, stuck in the same dream. Every time she wakes up, she's right back in that scene.